Alright, this is the red introduction video. I've been wanting to do it for a while now. This is the original red born here. Her mom is a red out of Linda Long's lops in Rocky Mount. And she got hers from Jared. I can't think right now where they're from. But her mom, Roanne, is a red, and her mom's background is from Lap Lops. They are an established red program out of Colorado. And just about everything I've gotten from Roanne has been really nice. A few of her daughters have even gone on to win legs. This is Ember. Her mom's Roanne. Her dad is a big beefy Tort out of Narrowgate. So she is shaped a lot like her dad. She's got a massive body, decently wide shoulder. I mean, it could be a little bit better. She's just really broody. She could use more width between her eyes. She's got nice thick ears. They still fold a little bit, and they're a little bit big and long. When she first was about 4 or 5 months old, she was posing really nicely. She had a lot of potential. She just was broody, so she didn't do super great on the tables, but your broody girls are what make your nice rabbits. So I wanted to show you what a coat looks like when you put a red with a Tort. She's red, but she's very smutty. She's got smut on her ears. She's got like somebody just took a paintbrush and went across her fur. She's got little smut here and there. She's really smutty back here. You can see back here where, kind of like where the Tort shading is. She's got smut where the Tort shading would be. So, but this is Ember. She's a big, pretty girl, and she has really nice hindquarter. She's a little bit long, but she's a big, beefy girl. If you behave, I might be able to show off your hindquarter. I'm gonna put her up after this and bring out the next one. She's so pretty, pretty girl. Yes, that is Ember. This is gonna be the video or picture I pulled from the video with the cover from our red program picture. Yes. All right. Okay. This is from my left hand, so I have to turn her around so I can show you. But she's got a really pretty decent hindquarter on her, so that's exciting. Put on the gloves because she likes to fight. Mr. Pepper. Mr. Pepper. This is Pepper. I'm bringing him out in the middle. I probably should have brought him out last, but he, in my opinion, has the best, most vibrant coat so far. His parent is a Chestnut out of Roanne and a Trace Creek Otter. So the Trace Creek Otter and his red grandma made a Chestnut, who I put with a Tort doe out of Lockhart Lops. And this is what we came up with. He doesn't have any smut where I just showed you where Ember had some. You don't see any smut. So even though Tort and red will give you smut, Chestnut and Tort doesn't look like it will. Now, I don't know if that's all the time or if that was just a fluke or if that just, it was how it happened. But first experience with that, the Chestnut red carrier and the Tort did not leave any smut. Now he's got, well, I guess you would call this smut. I'm not sure because all the reds that I've noticed have their ear split in half. And that smutty Tort look is on their ear, in the backside. Probably a camouflage mechanism. So this is Pepper. I wanted to bring him out to say that I think Chestnut cleans smut. Chocolate is supposed to hide it. Black and Chestnut, I believe, are supposed to clean smut, as you can see. So red with a Tort made a smutty red. Chestnut Red Carrier with a Tort made a nice clean red. So my next litter to try is, yes, you good boy. A Chestnut Red Carrier with a High Rufous Fox. So that'll be really interesting. The next rabbit I will show you is from a fox and a red. So he's super vibrant. He's not quite as red as the Thriantas are, but I'm going to show you some Thrianta mixes, F1 generations, that I have made. He's a good boy. All right, we'll stop showing you off for now. And this is my itty bitty Wildfire. His mom is the same red as Ember's, Rowan, but his dad is a really nice little fox that I made out of a rabbit. Came from Gravel Hill, but her rabbits came out of Narrowgate and Frame Farm. And then Rowan, I told you where Rowan was from. And so he got second place at one of his shows. He just couldn't compete with some of the beefier boys, but he smells all the rabbits now. So the red and the fox, you can also see his little ear has that same smuttiness on the second half of it right there. All the reds have like a split ear. Half of it looks like it came from a Tort and the other half came from a red. Let me see. He's got average hindquarter. He had a lot redder little belly. It was kind of a lot creamier. I should have showed you Pepper's belly. He had a little carrot juice stain on his belly. That's why I named his brother Carrot Juice. All right, let me see. Trying to see the difference. He looks more like he's got an agouti coat because it's it looks like it's got ticking. So I learned from my good buddy over at Mash and Company that orange or red is a recessive of Chestnut. And one way to tell if it's a fox or a red or orange is to breed with a self, chocolate black. And if you get chestnuts, then you in fact have a red or an orange. A lot of people can't tell the difference between a fox and an orange or red when they're born, but it's really easy actually when they're born because the foxes will have shading right here where the Tort has. They'll have all the other markings that an orange has, but except for that shading right here. White belly, white around the ears, white under the nose. Do you have white under the chin? Yeah, they have white under the chin just like a otter does, and he's got little black nuggets because of the Thrianta being bred in. my friend Sarah over at Nevaeh said she got his brother, and she said she almost plucked the nuggets off because she thought it was poop on his butt. And so Thriantas have little black nuggets, and so that passes on. I didn't look at Pepper's. I don't remember if he has dark nuggets. So this is he's got a more interesting coat. It's not as vibrant in my opinion as Pepper, but it is still pretty dark red. He's such a cute little guy. He might have more, I don't know, when I'm comparing him to Pepper, I don't know. I want to say he looks more foxy-like, but not a fox because he did not have that shading on the sides like a Tort does. So it could just be a little bit more smut. And so this is my buddy. He's not, this isn't a posing video, this is just to show you the reds I've got here. This is a Thrianta Holland mix. She is going to go with whoever best suits her type. I might pose her, try to pose her a little bit to see what you need to do once you get this far. You can see her coat is really red and vibrant. Not a whole lot of smut, maybe a little bit in there. Her parents are the Thrianta with Ember, the first rabbit I showed you. So Ember's her mom, and Thrianta out of Donna Simpkins. She does Thriantas over in Virginia. These are her parents. I do have her brother that I'm going to be putting back with Grandma, the original red Rowan. But I didn't bring them out because I got two still here. So I got to decide which one of those I'm going to keep. As you can see, compared to a Holland, she is a little bit long. She does not have a Holland head at all. And her muzzle's long and narrow, like the Thriantas are. I liked her because her top line was better than the other ones. One of my buddies got two of the ladies that are working on reds with me. Sarah got the one with the better hind quarter, and Vanessa over at, oh my gosh, Mischief Critters in upper North Carolina in STEM. She got the sister with the better bone. So they all had different things to offer. She is a little bit longer and narrow, so I might just put her with Pepper first, and see what they do to get his mass, and then use Wildfire to get the size down a little bit. If I have something in between in the next couple of months, 2-3 months, she'll be ready to breed. I don't think I'll have anything that'll be ready to breed by then that would be off of any of the other offspring. So this is the F1 from a Thrianta male and Red Holland female. Make sure it's okay. I haven't handled her much, so she's a little bit skittish with being handled. But you see how beautiful and vibrant her coat is. Not quite as beautiful and vibrant as the Thrianta, but that's the goal, is to get that. So you're going to be taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps back, 1 step forward to get the type and the color in. The joy of a color project from crossing with an entire different breed. So she's a little bit long like her mom and narrow like the Thrianta. So a couple more generations, 2-3 more generations, we should be getting very nicely typed red Hollands that are darker in color, richer in color. Yes, now I'm going to show you somebody else. Alright, and last but not least, for today's video, I do have the rabbits, younger rabbits that I'll be breeding later from the red program. This is Cayenne. Her name is not spelled like cayenne pepper. It's K-A-I-A-N-N-E. Cayenne. So, oh, you're so sweet. So her mom is the female Thrianta and little bitty Wildfire. I showed you the third. So she is petite. I was really surprised at how different the F1s came out from different Hollands. Red Hollands, I'll go back to Rowan, but I was surprised at how different the parents were different. Big Ember and the Thrianta male had that one I just showed you, and then little bitty Wildfire and the Thrianta mom, which is a lot bigger than the Thrianta dad, had this little bitty thing. So I think she took after her daddy. She was the only one that made it. I think mom had like 3, and she was the only one that made it. So she looks more like a Holland with her wider body and shorter body. So I was thinking if I get a couple babies out of Wildfire, I might move him because he's small, but he might actually be beneficial to the program for bringing the size back down and width, because Thriantas are kind of long and narrow, so, and they don't have wide shoulders, so it's something that you gotta breed in, is shoulder and compactness and width. So she's closer, in my opinion, to the Holland type already as an F1 with the Holland dad and Thrianta mom than the one, and her name is, the other one's name is Apple Crisp, then opposite. So she's pretty close. All I need from her is a better crown, and she'll be very much typed like a Holland. So super excited about what I've got so far. So the next video I'm gonna do is with the brothers of the other F1 mix to see which one I want to keep in the program. The other one will be available. Well, I've got 2 more minutes on this video and could actually keep talking. I think at 20 minutes you get monetization. So I might be able to add another clip to it. This is my first one to put on YouTube as the channel. So I might figure out how to add a clip of the other rabbits to it and go from there. I knew I should have brought them out, because now I'm like, I gotta waste 60 more seconds to talk to you. Oh yeah, let's show you the hindquarters. You're such a sweet girl. Also, you can see that she's not as smutty. The other F1 mix, a little bit of smut. And maybe because Wildfire has a little bit of smut, because his daddy's a fox. So, that's where the Chestnut is going to come in, with the red carrier Chestnut. And I might be able to add those in the clip as well, with the up-and-coming red carrier Chestnut doe that I'm going to keep. That is Pepper's daughter. And the high rufous red, not red fox, high rufous fox from Wildfire. So they're all going to be a part of the program. I'm really looking forward to it. Her hindquarters are nearly perfect, So that's really exciting. Yes, you're such a little cute baby girl. Oh, I love her. Oh, and she's so sweet. Okay, my 20 minutes is up now.